Hey, yo, what's poppin', family? You already know what time it is, where the convo's greasy, the takes a while, and the jokes come quicker than a text from your ex at 2 a.m. We talk relationships, real life, and ridiculousness, from broke best friends to sneaky links with loyalty issues. It's laughs, it's lessons, and a little bit of did they really just say that every single time. No scripts, no suits, just mics and a mouthful of opinions. We roast, we boast, we keep it 100, sometimes 103 if the AC broke. So lean back, turn me up, and brace yourself for them unfiltered vibes. Cause if it sound messy, it's probably Monday. Yes, sir. You tuned in to the one, the only. Welcome to Talking Greasy. Yo, what's good? What's good, family? What's good? Welcome back. Welcome back to Talking Greasy. You know, the spot where the things everybody thinking but scared to say out loud. It's your host, the one who don't sugarcoat nothing. And tonight, Oh, we about to ruffle some feathers tonight. We own one tonight. You feel me? So let's dive right in. We ain't wasting no time. It is what it is. We dive in right in. Question of the night. The question of tonight is, should relationships come with contracts? You paid attention to the title. It says sign here, boo. Should relationships come with contracts? I'm gonna let y'all think about that for a hot second. Just think about it for a hot second. Should relationships come with contracts? Yeah, I said it. I'm talking about. I'm talking about it. Legit talking about it. We legit talking about it tonight. You feel me? Like, sign on that dotted line. Like, if you cheat, then hey, you gonna be a PS5 and some rent money type of deal. You feel me? Some mortgage type of deal. You feel me? Like, that's where we at with it. Should relationships come with a contract? You feel me? So now, before y'all go getting all mad and up in y'all arms about me asking this question, you know what I'm saying, clutching your pearls, or, you know, or texting your situationship, you know, talking about we need to talk, you know, before you go doing all that, you know, hear me out. Just hear me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, because love these days is looking real negotiable. Real negotiable. Like, folks treating relationship like phone plans, you feel me? But they really are. Like unlimited attention, but only doing business hours. You feel me? So we gotta go down through there. We gotta talk about it, gang. We gotta talk about it, fam. Just see. And just see what we can come up with. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying what I'm saying is written in stone, but we definitely got to talk about it. And that's all I want to do. Have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta have a conversation about stuff. And sometimes somebody's point of view is better than yours. And now you woke. You feel me? And now you woke. So see, now I think back in the day, I think people used to build love. You know what I'm saying? Like actual build love. Like you knew once you got married, once you did with the woo, you knew that person wasn't going nowhere, and you was invested in learning how to love that person. You was building. You know what I'm saying? But now they lease it. Now it's almost like, okay, I just want to lease you for 3 years and that's it. Bam. Move on. Okay, I want to lease you for 3 years. Bam. Okay, move on. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, hold on. Oh no, that's something else. I ain't worried about that. Anywho, um, you know, you know, you got folks signing up 6 month trials, talking about we'll see how it go. You know what I'm saying? Like just kind of testing the waters, or keeping your options open, if you may say so. You know what I'm saying? Like that, maybe that's what some people think. You know what I'm saying? Like they just, I only want to see where it goes. So I'm gonna keep one or two on the team, maybe. 3, just to make sure this goes right. So, and it's like, no, like, it almost sound like I'm on probation. You know what I'm saying? Like, is we building? Is you my PO? Is we doing drug tests and stuff? Like, is that what this is, or are we trying to build a partnership? You know what I'm saying? Like at that point, you trying to decide what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Like you confused, bamboozled, if you may say so. You know, so you trying to figure out what's going on, and all they saying is, "Oh, I just want to keep my options open." We just vibing to see where it goes. Like what? Who does that? You know what I'm saying? So now I'm not saying you need to get notarized just to fall in love. I'm not saying that. But imagine how peaceful it would be if everything was in writing. You know what I'm saying? Like think about it. Okay. We're gonna run a couple clauses out there. Okay, think about this. Okay. Just run this. Okay. That's cool. That's what's up. Okay, let's run this. Okay, clause number 1. Okay. No arguing after 11 p.m. because we both got to work in the morning. That's clause number 1. Okay. Clause number 2. You can't bring up something from 2018 unless you bring snacks. Mm, that one had to be for the women. That one for the women. Like for real, gang. Like clause number 3. If you say we need to talk, you must provide emotional support, snacks immediately after. See what I'm saying? Like structure. Like real life structure. Like think about that now. Think about that. Think about if you had a contract with your better half, your fiance, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend. If you had a contract written up and they signed it, and you have to abide by that contract. You know what I'm saying? Not there's no if and buts about it because hey, you signed it down the line just like I did. So I have every right to hold you accountable. You see what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. If I at that point I could present you with a contract and the clauses and you decide to sign it, and here we go. So now whatever you do, um, whatever you do wrong, I can definitely hold it against you with the contract. You feel me? So now, whenever you do something wrong, or if you decide to leave me or cheat on me, now because it's a contract we've written up, now that has to be fulfilled. You feel me? Now relationships today messy. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to play lawyer when they get caught up. Everybody think they know everything. You know what I'm saying? You ever noticed that? Like you catch somebody in 4K. I'm talking. You got screenshot text messages. You got timestamps. I'm talking about you done copied the GPS. You don't put a Apple tag in their car, and suddenly they turn into somebody like Johnny Cochran. You know what I'm saying? They holler, it's not what it looks like. Whoop the woo. Oh, that's my cousin. Now, why are you going through my phone? All this and that. After they get caught, you know. But Then you think about it, like if we had contracts, you think about if we had contracts, you wouldn't have to argue. You just you go put a contract out of the filing cabinet. You just flip to page 3, you know, section B, line 4. You'd be like, it clearly states no DM and X's past 9 p.m. You violate the clause. Game over. Finish him. Like, for real. Like, just think about that. Like, if you had a contract for every time somebody done you wrong, every time you done somebody wrong, like, would that work? Or would you be in trouble? You know what I'm saying? Like, would you be the one caught up then because of the contract? Think about it now. Like, for real. Like, imagine relationships had a renewal clause. Kind of like car insurance or subscriptions or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get some of these subscriptions for like a year at a time or a monthly subscription. You know what I'm saying? So think about that. Just think about if your relationship had a renewal clause in it. Like, every year you gotta sit down and we gotta talk. You gotta talk to your significant other, and you gotta evaluate their performance. You gotta evaluate it. I gotta sit down and talk to you and figure out why you done what you done, or I gotta sit down and grade you on what you have done. If you've been a good man, or if you've been a great provider, or if you've been a great support system, emotionally and physically. You know what I'm saying? And your lady sit down and she said, "All right, babe, before we renew for another 12 months, let's talk about your consistency." And here she go, and she writing it down. She like, "Oh my God, you showed up late for a couple of dates 4 times. You still don't put the toilet seat down, and your communication is still trash. You hadn't worked on it." You'd be like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna shop around for somebody else. Like, this suspenseful love, like, it ain't working. Like, it ain't getting me what I thought it was gonna get me." You know what I'm saying? Like, at that point, you confused now, because you were thinking you doing a great job, but now this evaluation that came up, and she give you a 5 out of 10, and before you know it, she might not even want to renew for another 12 months. Uh-oh, tragic. Tragic. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got the contract and if you cheat in a relationship, just think about it. It ain't a heartbreak. It's a breach of contract. Like, think about if your girl then or your significant other want to take you to small claims court. You see what I'm saying? Because, hey, you ain't want to pay the money. You ain't want to abide by the contract. Now she could sue you for pain and suffering. She could sue you for emotional distress. Mm. So next thing you know, you in front of Judge Judy now. She up there talking about, Tyrone, it says right here in your relationship agreement that you are responsible for exclusively loyalty, consistent forehead kisses. Did you or did you not violate clause 3 by pulling up on Keisha after brunch. Mm. You know, he'd be sitting there like, y'all, I was emotionally unavailable. First thing she do is bang her gavel. Pay the woman for 2 months of emotional disgrace and one Chick-fil-A meal. Pay her for damages. Do you think that's justice at that moment? Is that justice? Well, you can say it is because you the one broke the clause in the contract. Feel me? And let's not even get started on social media behavior. You feel me? Like if relationships had a contract, your partner could hit you with Section 7A clearly states you are not allowed to like thirst traps of anyone wearing less than 40% clothing. Cause you know women be smart with this thing. They like to word it perfectly. You know what I'm saying? So that you ain't got no room, no gray area for anything. You know what I'm saying? Or she be like, you cannot comment under nobody else's gym selfies unless it's your cousin or your pastor. Like what? Like come on now. Come on, gang. Now people be in relationships but they still be acting single in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? On their Facebook, on the Instagram, on this TikTok, you know what I'm saying? On social media, period. Like you posting food pics, like you eating alone, you know what I'm saying? But it's two plates in one camera. Like we don't see that reflection. Come on, fam. We see that, bro. But just let me tell you this real quick. All right, let me tell you a little story, okay? So I knew this couple that actually did write up like a little relationship agreement. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude was like, if I cheat, I owe you 5,000. She said, if I stop cooking, I owe you 2 grand. Two grand. You know what I'm saying? Two of them them dun-duns. You feel me? So they both laughed. They both laughed, thought it was a joke. Actually signed it. They thought it was cute. A little gesture. For the relationship. To make it kind of more interesting. You know what I'm saying? They thought it was cute. They laughed with it. They joked with it. You know what I'm saying? 3 months later, the man slid in somebody's DM. So what did she do? She went and printed out the contract, highlighted the clause and everything, cashed out on a new iPhone 16 Pro Max. Like for real. Like for real. He was mad, pissed. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, hey, a deal's a deal. That man out here now making TikToks talking about love don't cost a thing, bro. It costs you 5 racks and your self-respect, man. It did do that. Like you gotta play the game the right way if you're gonna play it. You feel what I'm saying? Like don't just play it any type of way. You gotta play it the right way if you're gonna play it. But for real though, think about it. Contracts might not be that wild. Like we got contracts for everything else. Like, we got it for cars, houses, jobs. You sign that job application, you know what I'm saying? Like Hulu, Netflix subscription, everything except for love, you know what I'm saying? So why is the most emotional, time consuming, life altering investment the only thing we do without terms and conditions? Why is that? Why is the most life altering event the most time consuming, the most emotional thing that we have in our life? Why is that the only thing that we do without terms and conditions? You read the fine print for the Apple Music. You feel me? What you won't read the fine print for who you sleeping next to. Hmm. You sign a contract for a car that you trust to be reliable when you need to go from A to B. But you won't sign a contract for somebody that you're going to spend the rest of your life with, or potentially with. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. We just talking about it. You feel me? We just talking about it. See, people love to present their best self, but they don't come with disclosures. You see what I'm saying? It don't come with disclosures. It don't come with warning signs. It don't come with instructions. You know what I'm saying? Like, but imagine if dating apps came with warnings. You know what I'm saying? You're able to put on your profile, may ghost you for 2 weeks during playoff season. You know, another dude might have on here emotionally unavailable until further notice. You see what I'm saying? Like, another one might have on there still friends with their ex, but swears it's nothing. You see what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff you need up front. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff you need to know. Now, if you moved in together, oh, you definitely need paperwork. Cause people change once that toothbrush hit that counter. Before y'all moved in, they was all romantic. You know what I'm saying? After you move in, they passing gas around you freely, like using your good tile. You know, that one that soak up all the water. You know what I'm saying? They eating your leftovers. You know, and they telling you, "Hey, I thought this was for us." You know what I'm saying? But the good thing about it, to think about it, if you had a contract, you'd be like, "No, fam, the contract clearly say do not touch my leftovers unless expressly permitted. Like replace toilet paper when finished. No loud TikTok videos before 9 a.m. Like that's peace in writing. You feel me? We can call that peace in writing because now I pretty much laid it out there. But you know why people don't want contracts? It's accountability. It's accountability. I want you to take my word for it. You know what I'm saying? Not the dotted line. I want you to take my word for it. Because maybe I can swindle up out of it. People want to be free when it benefits them, you know, but structure when it benefits you. They like the ideal of freedom, but not the responsibility that comes with it. You can't say we vibing forever. That's not a relationship. You feel me? Like no, like for real. Now the older generation might call it a prenup. You know what I'm saying? That's what they normally say. You know, prenup. You know, but this generation they talking love contracts. Same thing, just different fronts. That's all. We just changed the name up a little bit, but it's still the same thing. Ain't nothing different. Because these days, people not just protecting money, they protecting peace. Like folks signing NDAs before dates. Like, yeah, for real. Like, before we go to dinner, I need you to sign that you won't leak our text messages, to social media. Like, we really living in a time to where Love got legal paperwork now. Like for real, that's the time we living in. And at the end of the day, contracts can't replace trust. Now, I ain't saying they do that, but they can expose the like of it. They definitely can expose the like of it. Because if we're going to put in writing what respects look like, maybe we already know this fragile. Maybe we already know it's a little rocky. Still, I ain't gonna lie though. I kind of like the idea of having a relationship code of conduct. Like, if you raise your voice, you owe me a massage. You know what I'm saying? You slam the door, you got to cook breakfast. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of balance I can live with. So, what y'all think? You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments. What y'all think? Should a relationship have love contracts? Or should love just be a wild freestyle with no beat, no plan, no insurance, just vibe? Let me know. Let me know what you think. So, me personally, I think a little paperwork might save a lot of heartbreak. Because these days, folks say, they say we together, but act like it's a rental agreement. Every termination fees. You feel me? Like, just think about that. For real. If you got a little time on your hands, just think about that. Do love need contracts? Or do relationships need contracts? Whenever you get a moment, think about it, okay? And leave it in the comment. Let me know. Let me know what y'all think about it. I would definitely like to know what you think about uh, love and contracts. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to say, I do this, I do that. You know? But if I'm holding a contract on you now I got you where I need you. Because now you got a vibe back. You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna owe me some money, or you gonna owe me some dues, or you gonna owe me some affection, or whatnot, whatever it may come with. Because I'm gonna have something in that clause. Once I say, hmm, that's crazy. Once I say, once I figure out you done breached the contract, the contract will have to be signed by both of us. So that means you agreed to it. So now let's see. Now let's see, can you hold up to it? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my content for tonight. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Hope they understood it. Hope there's a thought process going through your mind as I kind of reviewed it and went over it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, But yeah, so I don't know. It's a lot going on out there. I think it's Thursday night football too. Crawling the YouTube streets. Like it's a lot of people online tonight. A lot of people going live. That's what I see. A lot of people going live. So I don't know. So let me know what you think about it. Let me know what y'all come up with. Um, Let me know what y'all mind goes to when we talk about that. Oh, let me know. Have you even thought about it before? Is it something that you even thought about? You know what I'm saying? Because some people hadn't even thought about doing nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if you thought about it, let me know. Let me know in the comments. You feel me? Because I just want to know. I want to know who else has thought about, possibly having a contract with their relationship. You know? Huh. Who's to say it's a bad thing? You know what I'm saying? Like it might actually work for you. Then it might actually not work for you. You know what I'm saying? But how would you know? If you haven't tried it. You know what I'm saying? Or now that you know about it, could be something that you're willing to try. You know what I'm saying? So just think about that aspect of it and what hmm, think about that aspect of it and just see what you come up with on it. You know what I'm saying? So mm, it's crazy. But hey, yeah, I was just looking at something that's a lot of time they be lying. They said we got a cold front coming next week. That's what they said, a cold front coming next week. Real. So I'm gonna hate that. I don't like the cold weather. I'd rather be hot than cold into that. For real. So I don't know. I don't know. So I'm just scrolling. Sorry, just scrolling the streets right now, trying to see what's going on out there. You know what I'm saying? Cause people be in the YouTube streets for real. I'm trying to see what's going on. I thought, I don't let nobody gonna tap in. So you gonna leave it like that for the night. I got about another 5, 10 minutes, and then I'm about to tap in. I'm gonna get off this time. Let y'all enjoy y'all night. I ain't trying to mess up your night. Oh no. It's a song, but I made it sound good. I think I had a beat in my head and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, I don't know. But I'm just waiting to see if anybody gonna pop on now. Then I'm gonna get out of here. I done ran my content. You coming in now, you're late. You coming in now, you're late. But hey, I mean, it's a vibe. I can chill and catch a vibe. You wanna pop up? These people pop up on the screen on the panel talk about it. But we still go over and talk over again though, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the content was tonight. Do relationships need contracts? The content, you know what I'm saying? So some people might think they do. Some people might think they don't. I don't know. But it's a very good question. Especially if they can come back and sue you later. Or if they can get some money about you. Cause you violated the contract or breached the contract. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, think about that. Especially if you got a contract in hand. You might not have people cheating if you got a contract. That might actually stop the cheating. You know? But now you gotta come out of pocket according to what I put in that contract for you to do if you cheat on me. You know what I'm saying? So it might not be that bad of an idea. People might need to think about that a little bit more if they haven't already. You know, they may seem like prenup and relationship contracts is the same thing. So you know, they always consider the rich people to do it. Nobody really talks about, the middle the middle class people or the blue collar people. You know, nobody really just talks about should they do it too. You know what I'm saying? Just protect yourself, your peace. Um, she might be trying to make sure uh, that she don't get wrapped in an entanglement. You know what I'm saying? Like you never know what it could be, but it could be many things on a contract. So if she or he decides to write one up, would you sign it? That's the question. You as a woman or a man, if your wife or your guy or your husband write up a contract, would you be willing to sign it? It's a good question. I don't know. You gotta think about it. Because all it's gonna take it. Can you sign a contract and go directly about what the contract say? Because she might put in that contract, you owe me 5 bands if he takes in another woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she find out, then bam, there you is with the 5 bands you gotta pay. Because it's in contract. Just saying, think about it now. It could possibly be a good thing. Not necessarily bad. So, ooh, excuse me. I don't know. I just thought it was a good topic, to talk about, to see what people actually thought about a contract, about a contract in a relationship. Not just in a marriage, not a prenup, but just even a relationship, even a dating contract. Would you require one, or would you sign one? You know, if your lady or that guy came up to you, even in the dating phase, came up to you and said, I want to write a contract up while we're dating, and we need to go by this contract. Even while you're dating, not even married. You know what I'm saying? The marriage will require a different kind of contract, you know, and you signed it just dating her. You got to be on everything, your PQ, everything. Then you know what I'm saying? You got to be on everything. Nobody playing with you no more. Who playing? Who playing? You see what I'm saying? Like, no, bro, it's real now. Now you gotta stand by the contract. See what I'm saying? Now you gotta stand by that contract because it's something you decided to sign. So now, what do you do? Do you leave or stay in it? Which one do you do? I don't know. I'm just saying. Just something to think about. That exactly something to think about. But like I told you, I got about 5, 10 more minutes though. That was 10 minutes ago. So I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. Ain't nobody popping out. Ain't nobody popping out tonight. So, but ain't nobody popped out yet. So I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I'm just vibing right now. I done covered my little content. I'm just vibing, chilling on the tube for a minute. Let's see what pops out. What pops out or pops out. Whichever one happens first. You know what I'm saying? Whichever one happens first. So we're gonna see. Time we've been on here for 48 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm about to hop out here, dog. So, but anyway, y'all, that's been my time. You already know what it is. You know, keep it real, keep it raw, keep it talking greasy. And remember, love might be blind, but it still need a witness. Like I always say, bro, hey, if you got somebody you love, tell them, talk to them, go see them, go spend time with them because what someone is going through today can easily be you tomorrow. So, thank y'all for tapping in. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget, before you fall in love, make sure the terms are clear because ain't nothing worse than being in love with someone who didn't even read the fine print. With that, I'm out of here. Y'all be blessed, and I love y'all. Appreciate it.